Hey everyone, how's our attitude check going? For me, I had one of those days where everything seemed to be going in different directions. And in the course of the day, I had to pause, exhale, to inhale God's grace. And that really helped me to keep things into perspective. Taking our conversation from the last time, we talked about attitude. And in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, the New Living Translation, it talks about, above all things, to guard our hearts because it determines the course of our lives. And how is that really connected to holding on to hope? If attitude, as it is defined, is our opinion or feeling about a certain fact, then it really connects to hope in the sense that hope is defined as a certain feeling of expectation and desire for a certain thing to happen. So the way we see life, the way we think who God is, the way we react, our attitude to life situations, will really determine what kind of hope we have. We live in a world where a lot of people are losing hope. Sometimes just listening to the news can be bordering on depression because you hear so many bad things happening and you wonder what the world is coming to. So we need a kind of hope that is alive. What makes life more meaningful, more purposeful, is to have a hope that is alive. When we lose hope, our life goes off course. It's important to just realize that there are times that things don't always go our way, but when we have hope, we're hoping for the best outcome. We're expecting, desiring for the best outcome. A lot of people, when they lose hope, they lose that zest for living. A lot of people lose hope and it's like they're just going through the motions of life. Hope is a very important component of life. It's an important component of living. You take away people's hope, we might as well kill them. You know, it's literally killing someone when you take away that hope, that expectation, that desire that something they're expecting, something they're wanting, something they're dreaming, or their aspirations will come into reality. We live in a time where a lot of people have put their hope, whether it's in the government, whether it's in political office holders or in their partners or friends, and those hopes have been dashed again and again. So how can we hold on to hope that won't disappoint? Hope that will always be there. And that is why we come to a realization in our journey of life and faith that the hope that we really need to have must be an enduring hope. It's not a hope that should be determined by events. It's not a hope that should be determined by someone dashing it. It should be a hope that should be in someone that is certain, even in the time of uncertainty. And for me, in my journey of life and faith, I have gone through times where I've been really disappointed, betrayed. But what has kept me going is that hope in someone that is bigger, someone that is greater, someone that is infallible, someone that is constant, someone that is faithful. And realizing that the hope that I have in God is not a hope that can be easily dashed, is not a hope that is based just on my own expectations, because He is constant He never changes, has really given my life more meaning and has really given me a better perspective about different kinds of hope. So when we have someone who loves us so much and who wants the very best for us, because he says, I know the thoughts I have towards you, thoughts of good and to give you a good and unexpected end, a good future, even in the present, then that means I can always look forward to the next day, regardless of what happens. I can always look forward to a better outcome even as I go through the twists and turns of life, because life comes with its twists and turns. Life has so many unexpected events. And there are times we experience even setback in life. Now, for us to have that hope that is always alive, because it's God that keeps it alive, that means a setback can even become a stepping stone. A setback can be a stone where we go to the next phase in our lives. So I just want to encourage you today, with all that's going on, or whatever is going on in your personal life, whatever you do, don't lose hope. We can always put our hope in a God who loves us so much and who is so faithful. We need to wake up every day and affirm our hope in him, because he's beyond faithful. And he wants the best outcome for us, regardless of the situation. He wants the best outcome for us. So every day he puts a new hope in our heart. And he's that blessed hope that will never put us to shame. He that has promised, he's faithful to do exceedingly, abundantly more than we ourselves ever hope or imagine. And while we also look at all the events all around us, one other thing that has really helped me is, for instance, I'm a news person. When I listen to the news, and especially when I hear about little kids, being harmed and everything, I just love kids. And it really gets to me sometimes. So what I've learned to do is just to turn it into prayer points. I listen to the news and I just pray about it, I pray about it and I feel better. And I just keep hoping. For those who think, where is this world going to? There is an end and there is a hope. And the hope in that end is that everything will turn out well in God's timing. And for those who have been disappointed again and again, there is a hope. I learned something a few years back when I realized that for one person who will dash my hope, or for one person who will disappoint me, there are 10 more who will not do that. A lot of people may have placed their hope in maybe a business deal. Maybe you have placed your hope in a relationship and it didn't turn out well. That doesn't mean out there there's someone who won't go the whole way with you, So let's not give up hope, because the day we lose hope and allow ourselves to set into hopelessness, we start dying on the inside. That's why it's so important to hold on to hope. So this week, whatever is going on, just know that as long as you have that hope, that living hope, that hope that is in God, who is able to do all things and perfect all things that concerns you, then just know that whether it's a setback, it can always become a stepping stone for a better outcome. So I just hope that everything goes well for you. And even the times of setback could be teaching moments, We are a people who are being transformed inside out. And sometimes the journey of transformation, the journey of life and faith makes us come out of our comfort zone, but it's all for our good. Like I always say, we are not the people we used to be, and we are still people who are being shaped into who God wants us to be. And I just pray and hope that everything goes well for you, not just this week and beyond. And when things don't go well, affirm that hope in the one who is bigger and greater than all of us and who wants the best for our life. So I'll see you next time. And next time we'll be talking about faith. What has hope got to do with faith? A lot, because there's an element there. And meanwhile, I'll be waiting for your comments. I want to thank those who have subscribed. I want to thank those who have shared their comments, and let's keep the hope alive so that we can continue to have meaningful and purposeful lives. God bless you.